Speaking of bratwurst, we got an Olympian that's
got to talk about Bruce Jenner.
we got
Yeah,
an Olympian that's tucking his. His hasn't been chopped off yet, right?
not yet.
Yeah. You think he'll put it in a jar?
On...
If I was him, I'd cut it off, put it in a jar, and auction it on eBay. This is another thing that pisses me off with that. We gotta call him her now. He's not a her. He's a him.
People are upset. Fucking buddy of mine got fucking pretty rabid about Facebook, or on Facebook, and about respecting the gay community.
Here's what you do. All these people, they're all big in, like, they're, especially on the left.
Yeah,
they're big into, science says this, science says that. Anti-religion, you got to go with the science. Okay, let's give him a DNA test and find out what fucking gender it comes out to be.
Right.
You know, is going to come out a man. Even after he has it lopped off, he's still a fucking man.
Yeah. Even with the hormone treatments.
Yeah. If I dress my fucking dog up as a dragon, it's not a fucking dragon. It's still a fucking dog. It's not. You know,
if you dress your fucking dog up, you're the one that needs the fucking test.
I don't care what he does. He's still a man with a fucking mental problem.
Well, okay. The mental problem.
I've got no problem with a dude that wants to live his life like a woman, go out and fucking dress like a woman. But as soon as you start chopping shit off of you, there's a fucking mental problem. They're supposed to be comfortable with, we were born this way. Well, if you're born this way, deal with your fucking body you were born with. Learn to live with it and love it. What's wrong with that? Isn't that what they always preach? You should learn to love yourself and how you were born?
Well, I think to a degree. I think it's hard for us to understand, what if everybody in the world was gay and you wanted to fuck chicks and everybody else did things the opposite of you, and you've spent your whole life feeling like you don't belong. The difficult thing to get your head around.
Because we're not fucking crazy.
I don't think it's a crazy thing, though.
It is. It's a mental problem.
I don't think it's. I think some people are just wired different.
Yeah,
but I don't think it's in a crazy way.
It's a birth defect. If you're born gay, it's a birth defect because nature does not. Nature wants people to fucking reproduce. So you just called all gays birth defects. I think you might be right. I think they have birth defects.
I didn't call it. How did you spin that to me? Just because I said they were born that way, you said birth defect.
Yeah, and I'm not saying it's a major birth defect. It's probably not even as bad as my fucking hammerhead thumbs, but it's a birth defect.
You just turned gays into like conjoined twins.
Yeah, they're mutants.
So no, I guess I don't look at it that way. I mean,
anything that makes anybody want to chop parts of their fucking body off has a mental problem of some sort.
Well, so okay, all right.
Unless it's a wart, because those are fucking nasty.
Here's
why can't he just be happy with how he is and who he was born and learn to love himself? Why does he have to go to this extreme? And why do I have to fucking respect him for it and call him brave?
Yeah, so that I don't agree with, and that was my buddy's point, was how people in the LBGQ,
yeah, they put Q.
Isn't there a
now.
T in there?
Yeah.
Oh, the trans, so it's LBGT,
and then they added Q recently.
Yeah, we tried to figure this out one other day.
I think it stands for Queeb or Quay.
Quaint,
yeah, they're quaint.
But anyway, he
again,
said that people in this community
honestly,
are like...
If he wants to chop his dick off, fucking let him. But I think there's more problems. They had a guy, they interviewed him.
Yeah.
And, okay, this came from Rush Limbaugh as I was flipping channels.
God, I haven't listened to Rush forever.
Yeah. There's like a big outspoken anti-tranny guy that was a tranny, and he said like a suicide rate among post-ops is like 200 times higher than fucking... anybody else than the norm because there is mass depression that follows. There's elation followed by a big letdown because that wasn't the problem. It's a fucking mental problem. And there's nothing wrong with it. It's just I think there's maybe other ways that you should try to deal with it ahead of time. I'm all for people that don't love themselves finding a way to do it, and I'm not sure fucking mutilating your body's the way to do it. I feel the same way about tattoos.
What happened?
I think people with tattoos
kill themselves.
No, I think they have mental problems. They're not dealing with the situation well, especially the ones that get tattoos in memoriam of somebody. I'm like, if the best way you have to fucking remember somebody is by having a shitty ass fucking $20 tattoo put on you with their name tattooed on your left tit. How many times you see that? Well, it's on my breast so I can keep them close to heart. No, you're not dealing with your kid's death well. It's like those assholes that put the stickers on the back of their car in loving memory of so-and-so.
Those make me laugh.
Those are just as bad as the fucking tattoos.
That makes me laugh way more than the tattoos, because so your fucking family member or whatever died and you love them so much.
Well, you put a bumper sticker on
your fucking 82 Buick. Fucking.
The best was when Dale Earnhardt died, and there was those number 3 in loving memory of Dale Earnhardt number 3 stickers all over fuck.
Oh, yeah. There still are.
Embarrassing. There was one lady at work. Actually, she went to our high school. She tried to call in sick because she was too distraught on the Monday after the Daytona.
Dude, I was at. I watched the race. I lived in Minneapolis then. I watched the race. I called Decker.
If you
who was
made
not
a living studying them, would you be a racist?
I think so. Yeah. I called Decker, who was a huge fan. Was in
shocker.
No mood to talk about it.
Does he listen to our podcast?
Yeah.
Yes. Not that I'm saying he's a hillbilly and would love racing.
I don't know if he really watches it anymore.
Nobody does. I bet it's fucking garbage.
There's still a huge fucking community for that.
Yeah, not like there was.
The next day I went because Becky was up there, and we took the kids and went to the mall, and they used to have that racing simulation store at the Mall of America where you could go in and check in these big moving fucking things and race. Yeah. But they had an Earnhardt car right out in front.
Oh no!
And it was just covered in fucking flowers. It turned into this big
fucking
memorial.
Video game.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh my god! Why couldn't the fucking sniper hit there then?
Are you familiar now that I'm not totally changing gears on you here?
Yes, you are.
No.
Is the
who's this queer?
Desire
are you familiar with the term called transabled?
Transabled. Hold on, let me try to figure out what that would be.
Okay.
I don't know. Would that be giving a strap on to a chick?
Okay, so transgendered. Okay.
Oh, can we change his name from Bruce Jenner to Bruce Gender?
Bruce Gender. Caitlyn Gender.
Yeah.
So transabled people. So the transgendered people are living their lives as if they were the opposite sex, right?
Uh-huh.
Transabled people.
Is it like disabled?
Are perfectly functioning people that want to live their life as disabled, so they're in wheelchairs and shit like that. So,
well, that's
I haven't seen this clip, so let's see what this
need to move from being able-bodied to being disabled through.
I know in my
choice.
Head, I'm a disabled person, so I should be able to live that way.
Yeah, and we're supposed to respect that.
I can't even respect the actual disabled people that make the fucking towel dispensers have to be knee height in the fucking restroom. Goddamn sons of bitches. Can't they put fucking lift kits on a wheelchair so I don't have to bend down to get a fucking towel? It's fucking bullshit.
You want to have like a little ramp or something?
Yes. Can't they have like little fucking lift elevators there?
Do they blow dry their hair in the accelerators, do you suppose?
I don't know. I blow dry my pubes in them.
I'd like to have one of those in my back. What do those run?
They're not that expensive.
No?
I think you have to wire them for $220 though.
Oh, do you?
Well, some of them are $110, but they don't blow as hard.
Yeah, it's the old school hairdryer ones.
Yeah.
That you still see everywhere.
But
no, I want one of those fucking accelerators. Those things.
Yeah, when we were putting some of those in, they're fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But they're also, they say that those are worse as far as germs and bacteria and shit than the towel dispensers.
Why?
Because the towel dispensers, but what they're doing is the amount of air they've got to cycle through there, they're all pulling in, and all that shit gets stuck on the impellers and the fan, and then it gets forced out, blowing on your hand. I guess they're just fucking nastiness of shit that stuff's spewing out.
They don't filter them?
No.
There's no kind of filter around them?
Not really, no.
Huh. Yeah. I suppose that would restrict airflow.
Yeah. Think of all the fucking poop particles those things are sucking up, and fucking crabs that are bouncing up.
Well, let's see what Clive Baldwin has to say about transabled. I haven't seen this clip, but
if they feel like they're disabled in their head, they should be able to live as a disabled. If we're going to go with all that fucking logic they're putting out.
Then do they get, like, Social Security and shit?
Fucking give them everything.
Is the
disability
desire
insurance?
Or need to move from being able-bodied to being disabled.
I don't know if this falls in the category, but have you seen the people that, like, go to have, like, limbs removed and shit because they...
Well, why not?
They just want to have limbs removed?
If you want to have your pecker cut off, you can. Why not have a fucking leg chopped off?
Yep.
Through
Let's just
choice
let people mutilate
rather than
themselves.
happenstance. There are a number of notions about the causation of this, but people who identify as transabled feel the need to...
I'm not even shocked.
Align their body, their physical body, with their body map. The largest number want some form of amputation.
I wish he wanted his fucking head amputated. Or at least his tongue, so I never had to listen to him talk again. Stupid piece of shit.
Either one or two legs or one or two arms. A number want to be paralyzed, and they have a very specific point at which they want their body to be paralyzed.
What the fuck? And yet, what's so strange about this is that to me is a really that's a mental disability.
It's no different than a tranny.
No, I think it's a little bit different because not being able to function, having something happen is an ingrained. I mean, that's a fear that by nature your brain is supposed to take care of. You're supposed to be wired to protect yourself.
You're also supposed to be wired to look down at your penis and say, hey, I should fuck with that or piss with that. Not, I should chop that off because it shouldn't be there.
I see where you're going with it, and I mostly agree. But that's different than this in the fact that because a transgender can lop their fucking cock off and still function.
You can lop your legs off and get fucking...
These people don't want to function.
You can cut your legs off, get fucking blades on them, and then shoot your girlfriend and function just fucking fine. Probably run even faster.
One person we have spoken to wants to become blind. And another wants...
his wife must be really fucking ugly.
For most people, I don't think transability is even on the radar. That it's not something that you would commonly come across, and it's something outside of the usual social imagination. We need to move away from pathologizing people and appreciating the...
We need to include everybody.
The very real distress they experience. They are not pretending, they are not faking, they are not playing at it. It isn't whim.
No, but you don't let them do it. You treat them.
A leg removed.
You help them learn to live with themselves and love themselves. There's got to be a way to get somebody to fucking love their body. Put them on Chatterbait. Have people throw them some tokens. Like, oh, it's all right. I guess I do need my penis. People are paying to see it. I'm going to start a whole new fucking therapy book just to Chatterbait. And somebody feels really bad. Like, look at this fat bitch. You're better off than her.
So Doc.
Why can't...
So, look. So here's the deal. I've been walking, and I really feel like I should be disabled. I don't think... can we discuss amputating my legs? Just let's go below the knee. I want to try that first.
At least your fucking pants would reach the ground. This fucking asshole always wears pants that come somewhere half... He's like wearing fucking capris all the time.
I have to wear shorts below the knee for work.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I don't wear short pants ever.
They let us wear shorts.
I don't like to wear shorts.
I do.
I've got chicken legs. I can touch my finger to my thumb around my ankle.
Doctor, I'd like to have my legs removed.
Do it.
No, you're supposed to treat me.
I don't want to treat you.
Because you're a doctor.
I don't know how. I'm not a doctor.
There should be treatment.
I'm a Chatterbait. Hey, look at this lady. She can put her legs behind her head. Doesn't that look like fun?
If you cut mine off, it'd be a lot easier to put it behind my head.
Fuck them. It's no different. Teach people to love themselves.
People I've interviewed have
as they are born.
Very carefully considered the options, and at present, for a number, amputation is the only way forward.
No,
most people would rather not have these feelings.
Well, then fix the feelings. Don't fucking play to it.
But they do.
How is it helping them by saying, "Oh yeah, we're going to cut your legs off"? So I've thought about super gluing my pee hole shut, but I've always decided not to.
So fix the feelings. Like I don't think you can fix feelings like that.
You can.
So think. Okay, let me.
There's depressed people that can be undepressed and not through medicines. You can work with them, and
they're called Scientologists. That's what they believe.
Jesus Christ! No, I'm not saying that you can treat all depression without using meds, but there's probably ways to do it, and there's ways without fucking cutting somebody's leg off. You can get them to fucking not want to cut their legs.
It's like,
off.
Didn't we talk about the guy that wanted to commit suicide and decided did we talk about that on a podcast? Before he was going to kill himself, he decided he was going to take his life savings and go to Mexico and get hookers and blow and all that stuff.
Yeah, I remember.
And he went down and fucked a bunch of hookers and did a bunch of coke. And then
he didn't want to kill them.
And he's like, wait a minute, this is pretty kick-ass.
Yeah. Maybe we should just get them all hookers. See, it's the chatterbait thing.
I don't know. Some of this stuff, when you talk about fixing it, it's like the Duggar. It's like the Duggar that was banging the other Duggars.
There's something wrong. You can fix things that are wrong. What are you supposed to do? Kill them?
Well, they said that he was fixed because he talked with the Jesus.
Yeah.
So
you cut these people's legs off, and they're not all of a sudden going to go, "Oh, damn, I feel good about myself now." They still have the underlying mental problem. They're going to want to cut other shit off.
I agree.
There is a problem.
I agree with you there. I can't.
Fucking Bruce Jenner's going to fucking off himself.
Well, he's 65.
He didn't get his dick cut off. What's going to happen? He's going to take out his breast implants and come back a year from now and be a dude and go, "Fucking gotcha, you cocksuckers."
Or decide he wants to try the Olympics again at 70.
I just out Kardashian the Kardashians, and then he's going to be a fucking god.
Yeah, that was my argument to my buddy that was going on about respecting him and all that stuff.
I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Come on, this is an accelerated process. He decided to get it done with an agent and try to line everything up for the debut of his reality TV show. His argument was he's not going through all of this for, just for attention. Come on.
Our relationship was based on a lie.
Society needs to appreciate that, however strange it sounds, it isn't beyond the pale to, allow people to align their body with how they feel.
Let's let crazy fuckers be crazy is what he's saying. Leave them alone and let fucking nuts be nuts. And, chop off nuts on the nuts that want their nuts not nuts.
And you know what? I do agree with that. Let the crazies be crazies. Where I don't agree with it is when they become reliant on government and
like
shit
I
like
said,
that.
I've got zero problem with some dude wanting to live as a woman. I have problems when they fucking mutilate themselves, and that's what it is.